Hi, I'm here to talk about Longlegs. Now, it used to be, I mean, it might not seem it because I've privated a lot of videos, but I used to really love reviewing movies and TV shows, so I'm kind of on that type of current. So I watched Longlegs. I was really waiting for it to come to like the movies. When I saw the trailer, I was so excited. Some of the promotion was kind of like when Micah, I think that's the actress's name, when they picked up her like heartbeat, I was like, it kind of reminded me of all the promo that all the scary movies do, where they're like, an audience member passed out, scariest movie that someone had to write, like, you know, it's kind of like, okay, we get it. So I went into this honestly not knowing anything, because one, the trailer doesn't really reveal anything, and I thankfully was able to evade almost all the spoilers, because I don't know what it is. It's the era of like instantaneous things, that a movie can come out today, like, I don't know what today is, let's say the 10th and the 11th, there's spoilers. There's people who've done edits, there's like, it's everywhere. Like Beetlejuice, I don't know how I've been able to, like, you know, actually no, that's a lie, because I scrolled and I saw it and I was like, come on. Especially in movie theaters now, people just have their phones out, people watch videos, people full brightness, and I'm like, what is going on? Anyways, back to the movie. So let me talk about all the good things that I liked about this movie, and then I'll talk about the things that kind of left me like, By the way, again, I'm not a film critic. I mean, I am reviewing it, but like, I'm not like, you know, I don't have a degree. This is just me. I really loved how it was filmed. The cinematography, wow. Like, there's something that it kind of reminded me of like, it's Mike Flanagan does it, and the one who did Invisible Man. It basically is like, it's like a wide shots, and like you're looking and you feel the tension because you're like, something is happening but you don't know what's happening, and the music and everything. This did it so well. Like, there's scenes where she's just like, she's here, and then there's like a space in the background, and you're just kind of like straining your eye and being like, am I seeing something? And then sometimes you actually were seeing things. I really liked I don't know who has done it before, but I personally first, you know, with Haunting of Hill House, where he put a lot of ghosts in the background, and so this one was, you know, of course it's like, I don't want to say because it's nighttime and I'm a little but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it shows up multiple times in the background. I was able to see like 3 or 4 of them, but there's like 15. I saw a video that showed all of them, so I was like, oh, I didn't see that one. But it was really eerie. It was eerie, and it was tense. Like, I was tense the whole entire time. I was like, and especially because she plays a very like kind of awkward character. You know, she's very like, I don't know, you just it starts off with a bang, literally. You know, I'm acting like I'm not gonna say spoilers, but it starts off with a bang, literally. And then it's her entire, like, I guess we're watching her work, we're watching her investigate this, you know, serial killer, and her boss, and they're going to different, and he's kind of like, because they've had for years, they're just have dead ends, and apparently the FBI, I think they're FBI, have like a division of psychics. I mean, I guess if you have them, might as well try. I mean, what do you really lose if you're at the dead end? And so the whole thing is her kind of making discoveries, and it is so what's her name, Kierna, I think her name is Kierna, also really good. She was like, there was no performance of any characters, even the kid characters, where I was like, no. Now, when I saw Nicolas Cage, because they show him, right? Because they start showing him from like here in the background, and then they show him full face, and it's kind of like, what is this? I wasn't scared, okay? It caused me creepy. It caused me, you look Uncanny Valley-ish. Like, you're not supposed to look like that. You're kind of like, you're human, but are you type of situation. The scene, the interrogation scene, that takes the cake, where, you know, he starts to kind of like, I don't know if taunting the main character, which I completely forgot her name, and him just slamming his face on, and then saying like, she let him out, and she's kind of like, what's going on? Now, here's my... I like how I just said that I was going to say all the good things that I liked about it. Well, no, I have been. You know, the cinematography, the tension, the... You know, none of the character... All the actors really, really sold it. Like, obviously, Nicolas Cage... Never, like, he's always selling it no matter what type of movie he's in, but everyone else, like even the kid characters, sold it. And I was really interested in the story and really interested in like, okay, what's going on here is where things get kind of... Also, I looked up the mom character, the mom of Micah. The real actress is only like 9 years older than her. Can you imagine? You're only 9 years older and you're playing someone's mom. Anyways, so the part where I'm like, it gets to like the third act where everything's like, you know, the whole thing's going to explode, the whole blah blah blah, and you have one of the FBI agents who's taking Micah, and Mike is kind of like traumatized because again, the serial killer just bashes his head in, and you know she gets reprimanded because her boss you shouldn't have gone in. You know, we had him. He was gonna go to jail, and well, now he's not, and you know, and the justice for all the families, granted, I think only one of them survived, and it was a girl, and it was the blonde one, the one I'm talking about, and then, you know, she didn't, so whatever. So then, right, and so then she goes to her mom, because her mom knew about, like, she's like a witness, and so when she gets there, she's like, where's mom? And she's looking, and she lives in a hoarding house, like a hoarding situation. And we had been shown like a door, and now the door is open, and before she gets in, the other lady cop, who's been so nice this whole entire time, who was the only one genuinely concerned about Micah having PTSD because she saw her new partner just die, and then you see Micah's mom come into, and then I was like, what? So then the reveal, right? The reveal that basically Micah's mom, Micah repressed memories. Well, she didn't repress it. Like it wasn't a psychological thing. Like it was forced thing. But basically, Longlegs had arrived to her house, and Micah, I don't know how she did, not anyone else, but maybe because, you know, first come first serve, she kind of like made a deal and basically acted as, you know, kind of like Micah was like, how do you let someone in? Like, you need to have someone trusted. And since she was a nun and a woman, people let her in. She was like, oh yeah, you won a Bible and you won this package. Oh god, that scene where they showed the doll, that creeped me out. That genuinely creeped me out. Even thinking about it, it creeps me out. Right, and then you find out that she's been doing this for years, protecting Micah. And she's kind of just like, Micah, you need to keep doing this, because if not, you know... And she even asks Micah, she's like, she was always asking her, like, are you praying? And Micah finally reveals that no, she hasn't, because she's been scared. Now, I think that means because I think Micah's, at this point, Micah's mom, completely on the other side. She's no longer, you know, holy and a nurse, like, no. And I think when she would tell Micah to pray, I don't think she was praying for, I think she was praying, you know, and I think Micah, I think she was freaked out. I think she was freaked out, and she was like, So I think not praying saved her. You know, I think, you know, but then we get to the ending. The ending was tragic and sad, and it was kind of like, Micah, why aren't you doing anything? Because the thing is, Micah knows the MO. She knows that the dad kills the mom and then kills the kid, and then the dad, in this case, is her boss, because it's the kid's birthday, and I didn't clock it, because you know, we're talking about birthdays, and like it was Micah's birthday, and blah 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 blah. And no, like, I never connected that it was his daughter's. And I don't know how he was so calm. I don't know. I would have been like, we're leaving. We're going to, you know, I'm sending my wife to another country for the kid's birthday. I don't know. Or maybe he was just like, didn't believe anything of the supernatural. Because, I mean, anyways, moving on. And so then the scene is her, like, getting to the house. And there's a scene where the mom, the wife, is like, oh, we'll be in the kitchen, we'll be right back. And then the dad goes, I'll be back, you'll stay in the kitchen. And then we hear what's going on in the kitchen, and then he comes all bloody. And at that point I'm like, Micah, why didn't you shoot him when he was sitting there? You know, you could have saved the mom and the daughter, but you just, okay. And so then the boss comes out, and she shoots him, and he doesn't die. Like, I don't think he dies instantly. She has to shoot him twice. And then she goes in to shoot the doll, and she can't, like, nothing comes out. and then the scene is them going, like, the girl standing right behind, completely, like, gone, and her telling her, like, we need to leave, and then it, like, the movie ends. And you're kind of just like, did she not? Oh, and I also forgot she had to shoot her mom. Yeah, that was intense, because her mom was like, you need to let it happen, and Micah's like, I'm not gonna let this happen. And you're kind of left with this, like, oh. And here's the thing, for me, this movie felt like this. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was kind of like, I don't know what it was, but it just, the third act, even though it was like, whoa, things are happening, it felt eh. You know what I mean? It didn't feel, I don't know if it was like the development of the case, or I don't know what it was. It just felt like there needed to be, before the boss and Micah, there needed to be like another, like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 minutes of something here going on. It just felt like it was going like dun, dun, dun. I don't know what it was. I'm not a filmmaker. I don't know, but it just felt off. And I'm not talking about like ending. Like, I don't need to know like what happened to Micah. I don't need to know what happened to the girl. I don't need to know if they survived. Like, that is like, it leaves a little like tension. I'm talking about the before. I don't know, something, I don't know. And that's the thing, they do like a lot of back and forth, especially when you find out the whole mom situation. You know, you go back and you see a flashback of the mom and stuff like that. That's fine. I don't know, something just felt, I don't know, like vacant. But yeah, this movie, I think I hyped it up too much in my brain. I think I did. I think that was my issue, and I probably would give it a 3.8. I know it wasn't, the thing, it wasn't bad. It had really good parts. The acting, the cinematography, the tension. I was genuinely like on like, ugh, but the substance, the meat of it, something was just off. And I left me feeling not satisfied with it, and I don't know what it was. I don't know if anyone else, if you maybe have felt it, or you were like, this is the greatest movie in, you know, in the planet, and what are you talking about? That also could be happening, because I saw a lot of people raving about it, and rightfully so. It had really great things. It just, I don't know. But yeah, tell me what you think. Did you also feel this weird, like, you know, vacant thing, or were you just like, yeah, this ticked all the boxes, great movie, 10 out of 10, or I guess 5 out of 5, since I'm using 5 out of 5. But yeah, that's it. I'm on a roll. I'm like I'm, you know, back on the horse of being productive.